90-Day Fiance's Liz Woods worries she will backtrack while seeing Big Ed for first time after split. 90-Day Fiancé star Elizabeth Liz Woods expressed concerns about seeing ex-Ed Big Ed Brown for the first time since she moved out of his home after he called off their wedding. "I don't know how it's going to be," Liz, 30, told a friend as she drove to Ed's house in a teaser clip for the Sunday, June 9 episode of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, which was shared by People. "I just want my stuff. I'm really nervous." After noting that Ed, 58, is not an easy person to love by any King means, Liz insisted that she did love him. "I don't want to see him," she continued as she held back tears. However, her friend was supportive and reassured her, "You got this." The clip continued with Liz elaborating on her concerns in a confessional. "I know there's still going to be some type of hurt when I see him, and I don't want to backtrack," she told the cameras. "I'm very angry. I'm very nauseous. I don't want to feel anything towards him. I'm scared for what the outcome is going to be," the TLC personality added. Fans watched the couple call it quits after they got into an argument while making taco pasta during the April 21 episode. The fight began when Liz said the dish was too spicy for her daughter, Riley. Ed then insisted that Riley, 10, needed to stop being a baby, and Liz responded by calling him out about the rude comment. Ed then made things worse by calling his then fan Kay crazy. The fight was the breaking point for Ed, and he canceled their wedding without talking to Liz first. 3 months before their split played out on the show, Liz hinted that they were no longer together in January by teasing that she had a new boyfriend on social media. Meanwhile, it also seemingly confirmed that they broke up when he said he met someone new while attending the 2024 Bigo Awards in Las Vegas that same month. The aftermath of their split has been playing out on Season 8 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. During the May 26 episode, Liz called the end of their engagement embarrassing and admitted she wished Riley hadn't been so involved in her relationship with Ed. "I would have never done this. I would have never done any of this. I feel like the worst mom ever. I don't even have a home for my kid right now," she said during a phone call. 90-Day Fiancé's Liz reacts to her ex Big Ed's criticism over her new boyfriend. Exclusive. 90-Day Fiancé star Liz spoke to ET about her ex Ed's doubts about her relationship with her new boyfriend after their brutal split. 90-Day Fiancé star Liz has moved on from Big Ed and is opening up about her new boyfriend to ET. ET's Melissa Johnson sat down with Liz to talk about her and Ed's shocking split, and she also reacted to Ed's interesting comments to ET about her boyfriend. Ed called it off from Liz for good on this season of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, despite the two breaking up and getting back together multiple times in the past. Ed callously called of their wedding without even telling her, and Liz told ET the experience was traumatizing. But after their split, she found love again unexpectedly. Liz shared her new boyfriend's reaction to Ed, who's one of the most recognizable faces in the 90s. He said, "If I ever speak to you the way that Ed has ever spoken to you, you better go tell my family and walk away from me right away," she tells ET. "He said I don't ever have to worry about being the way that I did and that he'll always grow with me as a person. And he's actually been by my side and allowed me to heal and grow as a person without asking me to change one thing. He's allowed me to go through every emotion. Yeah, so when he found out Ed was my ex, it was a lot to take in, but he's been nothing but like a blanket for me," she continues. In an interview with ET, Ed revealed that he has in fact met Liz's boyfriend, calling him a hunk. But he also had some doubts about their relationship, noting that he felt Liz had some issues she still needed to fix. Ed told ET in part, I'm happy for her. Just my concern is we all have things that we need to work on and deal with, and if we don't, they're gonna rear their ugly head, and that's my fear is that it won't last because Liz will not have dealt with the same things that I have to deal with." Liz did not agree with the comments. "I don't think Ed's walked past a mirror," Liz says. Don't give advice if you can't take your own advice. I don't appreciate those comments. I think he needs to take that self-reflection. If you're already speaking on my relationship, there's obviously something you're still holding on to, so. But Liz did acknowledge she had some things to work on given her previous 2 failed marriages and her failed engagement with Ed. I love red flags, she says with a laugh of her past relationships. No, there is a pattern. There is a huge pattern. I think since I've always been independent too, but then growing up, I grew up so fast that I felt like I didn't even really have like a father figure in my life too, so maybe there's some type of issue there. It could be daddy issues. There just has been a pattern with me being in more of a submissive relationship, kind of being told what to do, she continues. It's easy for me to take direction and I can give direction, but I'm always letting the man be the upper hand and the more controlling person. I've never felt like an equal, and I know that there's a pattern there because all my relationships have been the same. But Liz shares how it's been different since her split from Ed. I've set a lot of boundaries, she notes. I speak my mind all the time. I don't hold things in. I think the hardest part is addressing something that bothers me right then and there instead of bottling it up. I definitely feel like I'm in a free space now to be able to speak my emotions and say how I feel. But as far as a pattern, I've definitely not chosen healthy relationships. I think I've been in relationships where I'm also helping the other person change, not myself. Yeah, I like to fix people. Liz sees nothing but positive attributes when it comes to her new man. This person has allowed me to go through all my emotions, allowed me to change. He's never asked me to change, she says. There's actually been times I actually cried to this person over Ed in the beginning because, of friends and stuff. He's always a support system. So even recently seeing Ed at the tell-all, I don't need permission. I wasn't given permission, but I was told you need to go through every emotion, say what you need to say, do what you need to do to close this chapter. I think that takes a lot for someone to come into your life and do that. I've never been asked to change. I work, I can go out. I can hang out with my friends. I can talk about how I'm feeling. But I definitely feel like I've healed a lot. I'm smiling. I'm glowing. I feel motivated every day to get up. Liz says her boyfriend has met her daughter, Riley. As for if she's done with reality TV now that she and Ed have ended their relationship, she is unsure. But like Ed also told ET about his stance on staying on the show, she doesn't want cameras to affect progress in her life. That's a question I can't really answer, but I don't want anything to ever come in the way of what is healthy right now in my life, and it took a long time to get here, she says.